Hello to you. Hi there. Welcome to Meltdown Island. I'm Dustin. Uh, Hello. How are you? I'm whatever. I'm fine. Doesn't matter. Or does it? Welcome to Meltdown Island, the only show that I do lately. I don't do much lately because I'm constantly trying to find that dollar bill, that elusive cha-ching, that unwavering dollar bill. um I've been doing some deep diving into Twitterland, and it's a whole new world from what I went to sleep last night to what I woke up today, and that's essentially why I've been on 24-hour, not sleeping regular. I'm not the only one. There's a whole community of people on Twitter who I know for me, I'm in survival mode, right? And I know that people are, I mean, beyond survival, people are obsessed. They're looking for that way to get back at corporations and what the rich have done to our middle class, um, and they're trying to do that through this whole new world of crypto. That's not new, but it is at the same time. Is it really? I'm all by myself and it's still blurry. That's shocking. There's clearly something wrong, and I dislike it very much. Yet I keep doing it. Why? Because I like it. I like it, and that's okay. They got that new YouTube has a new little heart button you touch. That's fun. Usually I'm joined here by with my co-host Sean Hanlon, and he was on time, and then he just left. He shows up and then he leaves, and it's weird. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? He's fine. What am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to share it with Meltdown Islanders. If you're on Discord, we have a Discord, Meltdown Islanders, um, and it's fun. We play games, we play Jackbox. It's all right. I share lives. That's fun. That's something, huh? Don't. But Discord is always new, and they always want to tell you what's new. I don't necessarily care. I mean, good for you. I'm glad you got it together. But do they? Hi, my name is Dustin. And welcome to Meltdown Island. So, I just found out some amazing news. Some game-changing news, let's say. And you're like, you're like this. You're like, what's the news? What's so game-changing? Can I say this? It's not every day that games get changed. It's not every day the butterfly wings cause a tsunami. It's not every day. But I have a feeling. I got a feeling. Says, oh, woo! Thank you. Thank you. I see the hearts flying over on the comment section. I super appreciate all the support for my singing of that song. Maybe I am the one hitting the hearts. Does that matter? Does that matter in the ultimate guide of it? I don't know. I ran out of words. I can tell you this. There's a little country that is actually the biggest country in the world. China. And apparently, they got some. Hong Kong is going to be allowed to jump into crypto. What? Yup, it's happening. Apparently, they've passed some laws. Apparently, they can move a little bit faster than our own government, dare I say. And how did I find this out, you ask? Great question. On Twitter. I guess I've give up on Twitter a while back because, you know, it sucks in certain ways. I used to only have one person. Who would like my stuff, my friend Jamie. And now she doesn't like my stuff anymore. But I have a whole new community of friends who do. And I like to thank you people. I don't know who you are. I assume you're a dad of 2 kids. A lot of people have that. All of a sudden, makes me feel like that's a new scam. Maybe they have kids. I mean, people have kids. Just because I don't have kids doesn't mean other people are scamming me with their kids. I agree. So these are pictures coming in from Hong Kong of the use of Pepe the frog. And if you haven't heard about what's going on with Pepe, then you're missing out on a lot because it is worldwide changing and culturally, there you go. We got there together. Culturally is a phenomenon. Hong Kong uses it as a symbol against tyranny. And oh boy, here we go. I agree with you. Can I just say this, Kurt? Sean. The fans demand Sean Hanlan. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. Sean will be here. He'll be back. I don't know why he left 1 minute before the show, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Love and respect from Toronto. Look, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but listen to every word I have to say right now. Because 9 days from now, Hong Kong, with its 81 billionaires and hundreds of millionaires, are all going to be allowed. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to poop. I hear him coming in. Let's leave that alone. Let's leave that alone right now, Kurt. Give me some financial advice. Okay, well, buy Pepe the frog, buy Pepe coin right now. Because in 9 days, a country that has how many people they got in there? 7 billion people in one city?
Let me Google it.
Oh, Sean Hanlan's here, everyone. Let's all welcome Sean Hanlan to the stage.
Hey!
Oh, you know what? We might need this
Islanders.
Standing stool because I'm sort of sitting a little bit lower.
I surprised him, so he wasn't ready for me.
I wasn't. Surprise! Sean's in house today. Now remember, you're gonna want to lean. You're gonna want to sit on it and lean.
No.
Use your legs slightly.
I'll be back in a second.
Where are you going, dude? You haven't been here for the whole show. The fans are demanding you. They're literally like going, Sean. Do we need to
I'll be right back.
Do we need to do a modern day speedball? Is that what you're doing?
What?
Huh? Yeah. Okay. Gosh, this guy, you guys. So I'd like to tell you, Kurt, if you're in crypto at all, or let's say you need somebody who's a broker, a financial broker, I can help broke you, bro. I can help get you broke. It's another one of my jokes I've been working on. I feel like it's coming together. But you can send me, I think it should be $100. I don't think 50 is enough because I did it $50 for my friend and it was low enough where he got 42 million Pepe. Now, granted, that sounds like a lot. Like, oh, it's worthless. Maybe it is. Maybe it is worthless. Maybe It has a growing community, and maybe it's going to be legal to buy in Hong Kong in 9 days, and it's going to go like this. It's going to go up. That's me miming, a little bit of mime work. Do you invest in the stock market? I invest in AMC and Ape because everybody kept saying it's going to short squeeze. I tell you what, Wall Street dates criminals. Stock market, how you going to short? How you going to sell something you ain't even got? Like, that's, people don't understand crypto.
Whoa.
I don't understand stock market because that stuff's shorting.
You have ownership of a company, though.
Guess what? Crypto, you have entry into a community.
But at the end of the day, there's nothing there to back it up.
Yeah, there's a liquidity pool.
Yes, but it only exists.
Would you like to sit down before you continue to yell at me, Sean?
It only exists because people have put money into it.
Yes, including Shrooms AI, which I just also bought, which went up, up, up. I got it in hour 3, third hour in. So I was like, I'm lucky, right? Guess what? I was unlucky because it then dive-bombed, right? So a lot of people call that rugging.
Yes, I'm familiar with it, right?
However, I don't believe I got rugged because ultimately the person who started it, they haven't given up. They're still doing what they're doing. A lot of people will you can launch your own coin like that.
Yeah, that's what makes it so sketchy.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is
you can't just create a stock. There has to be a tangible ownership.
They say, oh, here, I got some stuff for you to sell. I got some bridges in Brooklyn to sell you. And you go, oh, okay, here's my stock money. Then they take that money and then they go, we're going to borrow it from you. And then they go sell to somebody else.
They're not borrowing it. It's a stake in ownership of that company.
I think they brainwashed you. My $10 of Bitcoin is only worth $5,000 now, Dustin. You owe me $5,000. Congratulations on having 10 Bitcoin. It's worth more than that.
Thank you, Kurt.
How much 10 Bitcoin worth? 1 Bitcoin's worth how much? $26,000. What's he talking about? Like I had to think about it and say it out loud, and before I realized 5,000 sounds ridiculous. It's worth $26,000. And I asked people last night on Twitter, I go, first of all, what does the price of Bitcoin have to do with the rest of them? Like when Bitcoin goes up, they all go up. And then everybody starts going, oh, look, my coin's going up. And I go, how can everybody's be going up? And then I go and look and I go, oh, Bitcoin's going up. And I go, why is it all tied to Bitcoin? What does it have to do with the rest at all? I can understand if there's some Bitcoin ecosystem-ish stuff. I get that. Mm-hmm. But what I don't get is Ethereum coins and other things. Like Pepe is on the Ethereum Ethereum blockchain. And I says this, Sean.
Okay.
I says, what I says is, what's it got to do with it, Sean?
I don't know, buddy.
That was so anticlimactic. That's why I wanted to build it up one more time.
Anyway, a stock is an actual ownership in a company. And from everything that you're saying...
I thought this show was going to be about old-fashioned speedballs. Nope. We only do new century, modern day speedballs. Modern day speedballs.
I thought it was millennial speedball. Modern day speedball. All right.
I never said millennial. I will buy $5,000 of magic beans from you, please. I ain't got no magic beans.
Ain't no magic beans.
However, I could start a coin called Magic Beans and have it on market within hours.
An early rose to Kurt, too, for really keeping the comment section lively.
Oh, don't forget Point Fire. Point Fire's on point. Asking very good questions.
Point Fire is great. Point Fire is consistent, for sure.
Kurt's just fired up because Kurt has been here a minute.
Kurt's clearly fired up.
Dustin, I'm beginning to suspect shenanigans. Not from me. Look, I've been taken by many shenanigans. And sadly, I'll probably be taken by more. You don't like the chair? What's up, bud?
It's squeaky, so if I move at all, it squeaks.
That's new.
You hear that?
That's new.
You hear that? You guys hear that?
I hear it, and that's enough. The fact that I hear it is too much.
And I shaved today, too, so you wouldn't be
That looks good. You look good, bud.
No, I look...
For somebody who's been traveling,
my face
you look
fine.
fucking friend. Come on, come on. Bah! Bah!
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that your ringtone for everyone or just for him?
For everyone.
That's good.
And it scares me every time, especially with my headphones on, because I'll have stopped watching a show or listening to a song or working on something, and then I'll just have my headphones on silent, right? So I can't hear anything around me. So then when all of a sudden them trumpets come blaring in, bam, 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 and you're like, God damn, it is frightening.
That song is iconic, right? I mean, it's iconic.
I think so.
I mean,
it gets me fired up. I mean, I used to do it before every Three Guys Named Joe show, and I started to try to open up Looper Stardust with it.
Who's the
Rocky, dude?
I know, but who is the composer of that?
John C. Rocky.
You don't know.
John C. and the Rockets.
Composer Rocky.
Sell me magic beans, you coward.
Bill Conti. I mean, you think when Bill Conti was writing that, it occurred to him that like 40 years later, that would be a ringtone on somebody's futuristic phone?
No, he was hoping for an Oscar at most.
At most.
That's the only thing he could have hoped for.
But that song has persevered.
He hoped for an Oscar and or a Gram, but ultimately was doing it for Rocky.
I mean, that kind of impact
Go ahead.
on society, on humanity, is, to me, just fucking mind-blowing.
Sean Hanlon here. That's mind-blowing. Sean Hanlon,
there
everyone.
There are just certain works of art that just fucking stand the test of time.
And the new art of tomorrow are NFTs.
And in all the times it's been used in parodies and inspirational videos and...
Has it been used in inspirational videos?
Like sports?
Sports-related
things?
Sports-related things?
Yeah. It's used as a score all the time. That's fucking impactful.
It's impactful, Sean. You're right.
It just keeps coming up everywhere.
Why would it go away? It's Pepe the Frog. I mean, what are we talking about?
Pepe the Frog.
That's how Pepe... I'm telling you, dude.
We just don't see eye to eye.
Which eye?
No eye. We don't see eye to eye.
Well, that's your
Look,
bad.
I'm pixelated. Look, I'm a little pixelated, huh?
Isn't it maddening?
It is a little maddening.
Because over here, you're fine.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Anyway.
So I haven't been on TikTok at all. Look, what are these settings? Any of these settings wrong?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know what to say.
I know, right? You're no whiz. I mean, you're no guy.
All right.
No, you're a different type of wizard.
I'm sorry. I just totally bumped the microphone into the class.
That's all right.
Here's to you.
Thank you. You're right. Let's stay hydrated. Gulp.
If you got water, if you're out there, get hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Keep hydrated.
Stay hydrated. You know, it's one of the most important things.
It's true. So I need to get back on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok, and I've basically just been doing Twitters.
Why the Twitter all of a sudden? Where's that coming from?
You
sent me that thing today on Twitter because I don't have a Twitter account, and I hit on it, and I hit the link, and it takes me to the Twitter page, and it's like, you got to sign up, and I'm like, I just want to see this guy's link. That's all I want to do.
You don't have a Twitter account at all?
No, because I never understood Twitter either.
Well, Twitter has always been for me just typing words into the void and letting it go.
Right.
Just let it go.
I mean, I guess to be fair though, you know, it's a okay, all right. I rescind it. I get Twitter now, though. I get Twitter. At first, I didn't get Twitter. I'm like, what? I'm just going to write stuff and send it out? Who cares what I say?
Mm-hmm.
But from the standpoint of following like certain pivotal people, like if I were to follow certain climate scientists.
There you go. There you go.
Activists.
That could help the show.
And then they start.
That's what the show's about.
They tweet out like helpful like articles.
Guy, you're nailing it right now. This is like a plan moving forward, I think. Keep going. Keep talking. I feel like you're really like dropping fucking bomb knowledge right now.
That's all I'm saying. But it's I don't want to keep track of one more thing. I mean, come on, are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I'm going to be honest with you. It's difficult to keep track of one more thing because guess what? I've fallen off. Of it's almost like all of these social media apps are almost like want our attention.
Right.
It's almost like they're fighting for our attention.
Right.
And whoever we give our attention to is winning at the time.
Right.
Let's let that sink in for a second.
I am. I
feel like that was pretty deep what we just said.
What's got? Where are we current? What's going on with the comments?
Yeah. No one's checking in.
That's cool.
Well, here's the thing: is I've been involved in our Discord. We played games on Wednesday.
Okay.
But I have not been live on TikTok for about. I mean, boy, it's been about a week. I think last Tuesday was the last time I was on, and I haven't been on in a week. That's wild for me. Right. That's a long time.
Working on your song still?
Yep.
That's cool.
You
got another version to play today?
I mean, I do.
All right. I mean, we'll get to it.
It's also, can I just say this about the song? After hearing it, my buddy, Comfy Noisy, well, Comfy Noises, he says, I love the memes. You should add more memes to the song. Now, this is a song I wanted to have out already. And here I am now.
I mean, it's one of those that you could do a different version of it.
It's a good point. That's a good point.
You can update it every 6 months even.
I can update it every other day if I wanted to.
I mean, it's all about content, right? It's all about generating new content. And that's an easy template for yourself.
That's true. And so it's like someone said, you got to produce more DUSTiN. You're not producing yourself enough.
Right.
I am the product.
I totally agree with that. I've been saying that for years.
Apparently, I'm able to sell too on YouTube. I can hook the link up to our merchandise.
Yeah, you sent me that link too to that service that does it for you, right? I think it was a TikTok that you shared with me about some guy who's like, "Hey, you know me, I'm not good at merch," and I'm like,
"Oh, that guy, yes, yeah. Wolfpack."
The Wolfpack, yeah.
So that's a very interesting way to do it, right? He's a band, and thank you, I forgot about that.
You're welcome.
Wolfpack is a funk band, and he gets in trouble from the fans because he doesn't produce enough of Wolfpack.
Right.
And he's not good at doing merch, which I've not been great at merch.
Not even remotely.
And so, God damn, the anger rises so fast inside of me.
I get
what was I talking about? Oh, so Wolfpack says, you guys come up with it. You're better artists than I am. I make music, which is similar to me. I make music, I make comedy. I don't do all the other stuff.
Right.
Which is the business part of show business. I'm good at the show, not so good at the business part.
Not even a little, no.
And
not even accidentally.
Nope. Nope.
But for our brains, that's a tough part of it. It's tough. It's daunting. It's daunting. The whole notion of it is daunting.
Well, it's the rejection ultimately of them not buying, and then anyone buying it, and therefore, what'd you waste your time even setting up for? Right. Just dropped off my son for boxing. He puts on an Obama t-shirt and gets heavier
Sparring, LOL.
Really? Because everyone knows Obama's a fighter. I like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice.
All right.
Ultimately, I guess,
Go on.
Wolfpack said, you guys do it, and if you make money, or you add this little symbol, something about Wolfpack, I support Wolfpack or whatever, a part of your profits, after you make profits, donate them to me, send them to me, and you can use this little code, and then everybody knows that you're part of my program to make art and be a part of the umbrella that is Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
And we have an umbrella, which is Meltdown Island.
Yeah, sure.
That DUSTiN show. I mean, I guess I got so many different shows. But the umbrella, I guess, is Meltdown Island.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun for us to try, what do you call it? The show. Yes. On Twitter.
What?
And have people who are in it.
Okay.
Discuss and let you know this guy. Do we have some WD-40? Do we have any?
I don't know. It's your place, dude. I don't know. I don't got an inventory.
It's not my place. Could you just choose one?
I'm fidgety, you know. I'm fidgety.
All right, so this is not going to work out. Okay, so we need to what? Stand up? We need to stand up? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we need to stand up.
I just wasn't ready for standing up today because I thought you weren't here.
Well, you said I'll stand.
Well, that doesn't work for the camera.
Yeah, it does.
No.
I'll...
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. We're figuring it out.
All right. This is fine. Oh, my God. Look at my neck.
Oh, no.
Hey, caramba.
Oh, no. We've lost it.
What have we done?
As soon as you touch the camera, it goes dead. So, clearly the camera's broken.
So, they can hear us still, though?
I don't know. Maybe.
Turn it up. Turn up the volume.
All right. I can turn it up.
This guy.
Maybe. Yay, they can. That worked out well.
Technical issues island.
Now we have to lean down because I still didn't get it in the right good position. You gonna go around and find out. This guy.
I'm gonna hold it the whole time. Oh my gosh. Look at him go. Look at him go. Well, I'm gonna get my hands out of there then.
Oh, you gotta. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island.
See, I like this better anyway. So anyway, you want to wrap up what you were saying about that other thing?
So everybody make art for me and then give me money.
Oh, all right.
I don't know if that's what I wanted to say.
Like you could do great. You could do him holding his head and a pop in like the cartoon bubble pop.
That's fun. You should do that.
What? That's a lot of trouble.
Is it? So I'm too much trouble for you?
Mm-hmm.
Love your laughter doesn't. Joy is contagious. Everybody get a booty and dance to your dance.
So you're wrapped up on that point. We're wrapped up on that.
We were wrapped up, bud. I think you were actually going deep into why you should join Twitter and with the people that you would follow and how you would learn. Like, I just learned about this Hong Kong thing, dude.
All right.
Last night I went to sleep. There was no Hong Kong thing. Today I wake up. Hong Kong! It's a whole new motherfucking world.
So Roman, huh?
Roman the showman, dude.
Crumbled.
Guy, I cried.
I mean, how could you not? It was a very tearful episode.
How'd they do that? That was great. They really sucked you in. And you know what it is? It's how they film it. They film the whole thing in real time. And that's the other great thing that they do. And why don't other people do that? Like, why is that such a thing that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Like, why is everything so edited?
They came up with the 4-camera concept
From what he did
shooting
earlier.
From that the episode.
But not even from that. He said he did that
died.
from something he did before the show, like a show before that. It was an improv show.
Oh yeah, right. Where they would have like 20 cameras.
Which no, he said we couldn't do it with 20 cameras or something.
Okay.
I feel like.
All
so
right.
he came up with this.
Remembering it differently.
Well, maybe he did it with 20 cameras, but he figured out that that basically it comes down to like a 4 to 8 camera shot, I think.
Right.
Because 100 cameras sounds like a lot.
It is a lot of cameras. Well, you struggle with one, right? I mean, come on.
I mean, we've done shows with 4 cameras.
But they've got, yeah, we have, for sure.
And we had them going from super zooms into the people who are talking, and then also pan to the audience reaction. We tried to get the whole thing going. I tell you, I still think that's my favorite show is Dustin's After Show, and I wish Hong Kong comes in, I become a let's just call millionaire. I don't need to be a Billy's.
No.
But Dustin's After Show going to have quite a budget, is what I'm trying to say. Hiring all new friends.
A whole new batch.
Whole new friends. All my old friends are getting too old. I need new ones. I need young ones. Because they're old and they're too crotchety. You get crotchety.
We're so grumpy.
They say the older you get, the more noise you start making to do anything.
Sure. The more noise you make.
The grunts, the the moaning to do anything.
To get out of a chair.
To walk over. Okay, help me grab this. It's just like, we get louder and more.
Getting out of my car even.
Yes, you made a noise.
I never grunt.
But
I never used to grunt, but I grunt all the time.
Why?
It's just so much work to get out of your car now. I don't like going in reverse anymore. I'm like, I'm over reverse, like turning around.
Well, I've always used that as an opportunity to stretch my neck and to turn to get this motion.
Look at you, taking a negative, making it positive. That's so out of character.
Is it? Because it's really it's something I've always tried to do.
Okay.
Ever since I saw Whoop 'em Gundam Style. That guy too,
right?
Ever since he said, "You call me herpes?" What's that? The disease that won't go away? I'm the herpes of music. I won't go away. Hey, that's not so bad. Thank you. Oh my God.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. So when I'm feeling optimistic, I feel like I try to make everything a positive,
right.
even if it's not good.
I mean, he brings joy, though, that guy. It just brings joy, that moment. Just watching it and watching him do it.
Whoop 'em Gundam Style.
It's comical. It's fun.
It's community building.
Whoop 'em Gangnam Style.
Oh, Whoop 'em Gundam Style. I think it's really about the inflection.
Yeah, I mean, that's the inflection that sells it.
It's the
Whoop 'em Gangnam Style would not work as well.
I don't know. That was pretty good, dude. I was surprised by how good that was. So the idea,
that's a fun bit to do a jazz cover of it.
Guy, don't think I haven't thought of I even did a song that is a rock song because I was thinking at one point to do future crooner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing Frank Sinatra crooning type vibe by myself, right? Because all I had is the microphone in the loop station. And I thought, all of a sudden, I'm a new age crooner. This is my orchestra. And I'm doing future crooning. So I'm doing futuristic, blah, 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 but also singing.
I get it. You don't have to keep repeating that. I get it. I'm with you.
I just wanted to incorporate. I feel like maybe there's some people out there that aren't seeing this board and or doesn't know me specifically.
You're right. It just seemed like you were hitting that one point over and again.
I mean, I am a little bit because I'm trying to connect future crooner with the past and the future and wrapped into me.
Because it's such a new concept, you just want to make sure that the lowest common denominator is following.
The lowest one.
The lowest common denominator is
Yeah, I just broke my finger. I just broke it. Oh, God.
All right.
Ouch, it hurts so bad.
So anyway, let me just tell you this before you go off on a whole tangent. I think that's a splendid idea, and I hope it's still on the drawing board.
Whoop 'em Gundam style. Hey, kids. Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah.
One more time now, boys.
It's a funny bit, guy. It's a funny bit.
But I ended up
Put a suit on.
I ended up going with DUSTiN Superstar. And then that turned into Dustin Wayne
Looperstar.
Dustin Wayne Looperstar, and then it turned into Looper Stardust of the Stardust family.
Looper Stardust.
Which makes me even more upset that I wasn't in Lauren Baker's show about that was written for me about Ziggy Stardust.
I get you, buddy.
I really can't let that one go.
There's some things that just keep haunting us.
Haunt us for life. They're ghosts, dude.
Right?
God. I tell you. You're looking into that camera right now. It's kind of ghostly for me.
and the older you get,
go on.
The more of those that accumulate, and
the more baggage we end up carrying on that back called life, bro.
Regrets, embarrassments.
I've had a few, but did it my way.
He's cute.
All right.
Very cute, buddy.
But I also thought this the other day. Somebody was like, "Oh, we should have a bunch of Pepe parody songs," and I'm like, "I've got to finish this Pepe song because I could just start knocking out all of these good times. Pepe is good times." like you just add Pepe into everything, but you're singing the karaoke version. And you just release them all.
Yes,
all of them.
That's great, buddy.
And the sooner I can get that done.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear where the song's at?
Yeah. Where's the song at?
I'm going to be honest with you again. Here we go for more honesty. I started working on this last night while somebody had dosed me with mushrooms.
Oh.
It was me.
Was it you?
It was me. And the terrifying thing is I erased the ending of the song.
Oh, what?
And I do not know when. I just know that all of a sudden I'm listening to it and there's no ending. And I go, oh, no. So that one we can't use. And I got to use the copy of the Frog song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, Frog before the fuck. So this is the Frog before the fuck. And like these other copies, look how many there are because I don't want to lose certain things.
Right.
And somebody said, "Oh, I'd like to try to mix the end of that or your vocals." And I'm like, "Okay." Oh, it's not there. I don't think it's there. I think I erased it. Luckily, I can do it or I can copy it over.
That Pepe is good times was it's making me dance.
Well, because I put good times in this song.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was just it. So Comfy Noisy says you should make more memes in the song.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, dang it, that's hard. Because what memes, first of all, we're talking song and vocal memes like I was thinking. Or there's also just like meme sounds. Like what are the meme sounds that are out there? Air horn.
Yep.
There's a few others.
You mean
yes, it's exactly it, Sean.
It's a great one.
So
love the air horns.
But none of that's in here. Okay.
So love the air horns. Oh, there's us.
None of that's in here.
But no,
I gotta turn that off right there.
Oh boy. Oh, there it is.
You turn that off right there.
Now what's going on? Oh boy.
I think it did it again. Oh, we're listening to it on here.
Oh.
we are being haunted by ourselves.
We are crushing it today. Crushing it.
By our own selves. So right now, Pepe is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 1, 5. 9. 2, 3, 4, all right.
Okay.
Now.
Is that up from where you bought it?
I bought it at, I believe, let's see. I bought it right here.
All right.
right before the bump. So I
Right
bought it.
right after the bump.
No,
No, before the bump.
Right
It's 'cause
before
it's
the
going
big
this
one.
way.
So if I'd have sold up here, which I tried to do,
Mm-hmm.
I had over doubled my money, and I tried to sell it, but I didn't have enough Ethereum.
Yeah, no,
I didn't have enough
remember you telling
gas
me that.
to make the journey.
And that's the part
To
that's sketchy
riches.
too. I mean,
Yeah, well, it's not that it's sketchy. It's just that they take a. Stop saying it's sketchy, dude. Under your breath, because I can hear you. I think. I mean, look. All right, gotta get out of there. Let me just show you the song, so you can hear it.
Luke.
Crypto
is sketchy.
They say the world is melting down. The water's boiling over and we're gonna lose it all. But I woke up today, woke to find out Pepe, the king of the mean. Even after they made you the meanest of the mean and downright obscene. Bad people made you evil, but you rose up from the ground, pushing all the hate away like the warmth of the love, like the sun shining down on the spring of the me. Put a frog on the moon.
Sounds really pretty, buddy.
Put a frog on the moon. Yeah, I watched you bloom from a 6-panel cartoon telling us you're trying to see. Hear me out, you know it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. That's DG saying, put away. Hippity hip hop away. So I added that one, which is Rapper's Delight. I'm sorry. Didn't anybody tell you? Didn't anybody tell you? To speak to me, to speak to anyone. Didn't anybody ever tell you with me? Now don't fuck me now. Don't run me down. I'm about to turn you out, make you scream and shout, with no shadow of a doubt. Yeah, it's never too late. Now here's where I start fucking up right here. Right there, fuck. So I've messed all of this area up.
This is the part that was deleted?
Nope. Nope. So what happened is I started moving things around, and I'm talking like a measure, dude. Enough that it's just annoying.
Right.
They say the world is melting down. So this is the more updated. Boiling over and we're gonna lose
This is the more updated? Why would you play that?
Because I was hoping the ending was going to be there, and it wasn't. Even after they made you the meanest.
We have to listen to it all over again.
You hate it. You hate it. You hate it.
I totally get it.
I've heard too many times.
It's good.
Don't let me down. I'm gonna turn you out. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Everybody gotta say. So this is the ideas I have late at night that I record myself if I have it. So in other words, I want to put that over this beginning part right here, where it's like da 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 da. Now who am I to disagree? Sweet dreams are made of me.
I don't understand what you just said.
So there's this part here, right?
Yeah.
The start of 41 here,
Right.
and it goes like this. Tell you anything? Can't one frog have all that power? Now don't fuck me now. Don't rub me down. I'm about to turn you out, make you scream and shout, with no shadow of a doubt. Yeah, it's never too late. So during that part where it's all staccato and
Right.
it's sort of like crypto talk, I thought you could do that. Ain't we lucky we got it? Good times. Because ultimately, Pepe the Frog feels good, man. And I got I got these other ones here. This Good Times. So then I thought of this Good Times.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, that's our classic. That's our
Classic,
classic for our friend group.
At the blackjack table, for sure.
Yep. Ain't we lucky we got it? Temporary layoff. So I went on and I recorded a couple of clips of songs that I think I'm going to try to just add in so I don't sing it and just see how that works. Because it's getting too difficult to try to mimic it.
You know, hearing you sing part of that song makes me think that because we do that, ain't we lucky we got him when we're, when we're winning. He's usually after a win. We're all like celebrating it.
Talk about it.
So when we hit a cold streak or we all lose a hand, like the dealer gets blackjack or something, you could do that other temporary layoff.
It's a great idea, Sean.
Thanks.
So that's the song. It's not finished.
It's good.
It's good. It's fine. It is it's going to be whatever. We'll see.
So, how do you think it's going to end? I mean, this is the final episode.
What?
Succession. We were talking. We were talking about Succession.
Oh, we were.
But then we got off the subject.
How do I think it's going to end? I mean, obviously, the way they've set it up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, one more episode. That's very exciting.
It is. It's crazy how much they fit in.
Yeah.
To this last.
God, what a iconic damn song.
I know, right? I need to turn the sound off because it seems like I'm getting quite a few phone
really
calls.
Really impressive from the same person.
I think so.
Someone's very, very eager to get a hold of Dusty.
I'm so popular.
He's very popular.
I have one whole person watching up here.
And it's probably you?
No.
No, it's not even you.
That's the problem, is we jumped off and everybody else did too.
All right. We dropped off what?
Watching ourselves.
Oh.
So it was like, it must be everybody leaving. So.
Oh, look, there's us.
I mean, we don't look great watching ourselves.
Oh.
So it was like, it must be everybody leaving. It's hard to watch if I'm being fair to the people. Doesn't look great.
Because we're so blurry?
Yeah. It must be the camera, right?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like such a nice camera.
Is it the fact that it doesn't go through the Elgato?
Because that comes from the camera too. I mean, right? I mean, let's be honest.
And it's clean as a whistle.
I mean, it's lovely.
So what am I missing?
We look great. I don't know, buddy.
It used to work fine. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to tell you.
You just don't know.
I don't know, buddy.
You really don't. You're not the kind of guy who knows all these things. Thank you.
Not.
I just would like to thank you for, those are your words this time. I got a little trouble for it last time. And I just wanted to thank you for having my back, bud.
All right, buddy.
Okay, Sean. I think that Kendall will be against Shiv.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll ultimately win by becoming more like his dad. I mean, look, he just yelled at the kids in the car.
Right.
He said he sounded like his dad. He did stand in front of the car, which I don't think the dad would have done, or he would have committed to it. But Logan is his middle name.
Logan is his middle name. Yeah, it's exciting to watch. I mean, it's hard to know, honestly, who to root for because none of them are very good. I mean, none of them are really good, likable people. I mean, they're rich, interesting, satirical characters, but they're not really good people by any stretch of the imagination.
No. And
that's why some people can't watch that show.
Really? Some people can't watch it?
Yeah, I've talked to people who are like, I tried to get into that, but I just didn't like anyone. I can see that. I remember getting into an argument with our good friend Topher about this regarding Seinfeld, because he was not a Seinfeld fan. And I was like, how are you not a Seinfeld fan?
And what's his answer?
Just because they're all terrible people. They're all despicable people. And I don't like any of them.
I mean, that's the point.
Yeah, well. And they get their comeuppance at the end, but everybody hated that.
Well, that's true. And then Larry David did the reunion show, which was mind melting.
What a brilliant way to do it.
Genius.
Pretty genius.
Pretty geniuses.
I would give him a rose if this was Roses and Thorns time.
It's almost.
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Time!
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Time for!
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
Everybody, roses and thorns!
Roses and thorns!
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Roses and Thorns.
Really killed that part.
We really killed that part. My name's Dustin. This is Sean.
I'm Sean. Hello.
Welcome to Roses and Thorns. This is the part of the show where we step back. We lose that ego. And we take a hard look at the show we just did.
Sometimes we like to think of it as a meeting of all the fellow islanders.
Yeah.
An opportunity for us to come together and
say what we like, say what we don't like.
Right.
Let everyone know.
Let our voices be heard in a crazy, crazy world, and believe that someone's listening, if only for a moment.
Even if it's one of us, here we are listening.
We're here to listen.
I'm a good listener, from what I've been told.
It's
surprising, but
I give us both a rose for that.
Rose for listenings.
Right. I gave that rose to Kurt already.
Rose to Kurt for destroying the beginning of the show with comments.
Destroying.
Like a professional commenter, he was.
Pop, 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 pop.
Magic beans indeed.
Yeah, like a professional killer.
Miss Mark, Miss Dina, Miss Kara.
Also rose to Point Fire also.
Point Fire. Thank you, dare I say. Thank you for popping in.
Yeah, it was great.
Lighting this joint up.
It's great to have you. You know.
Crystal had to come on, whoop us Gundam style for a sec. That was sweet.
It was great.
Very sweet.
A rose to that guy.
Which guy?
Whoop 'em Gangnam Style. What's his name?
Rose to Sai.
Sai.
Sai's his name. Right. Came into my head right then. Didn't know it before. Probably forget it in a minute.
It's crazy. Rose to Sai. I mean, for Bill Conti. Rose for Bill Conti, and that there are two contributions to the zeitgeist.
Yep. Zeitgeist indeed.
Of course, we sadly got to give an ongoing thorn to the outgoing video to the YouTube.
Oh, a thorn.
What's it going to take?
A thorn to restream.
Yeah.
They tell me to upgrade. That's the thing that upsets me. Don't tell me to upgrade and give me bad service.
Don't tell me to upgrade.
I've been here for years. Rocking my fears. Putting suckers to fear.
That's a fun game. That can be a fun game. I'd like to consider that what did we used to call it when it was like
pimp? Something
to look into. Something to
examine.
No, in the Roses and Thorns section, what was it? A bud? I'd like to give that a bud.
A bud.
To something that I'd like to explore further.
Maybe it becomes a rose.
That idea, yeah, exactly. Or maybe it dies on the stem.
Maybe it becomes a thorn.
And becomes a big thorn in the eye of humanity.
Oof.
So, but that's a fun idea.
So you're going to be around next week?
Here?
Yeah.
I will actually be back next week.
Then I think that we're definitely going to try to do this crypto thing on Twitter.
Try to do what crypto thing?
Where?
Again, with the crypto. What?
Hear me out.
What are we doing?
Hear me out.
Okay. All right.
Remember how this show used to be called Get Rich on YouTube? I think that we call our Twitter show Get Rich on Twitter.
All right.
And we talk about being newbies. We talk about how I'm dumb and you don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it.
I'm gullible and I've lost a lot of money.
Right.
And I think that people will come in open-hearted and try to not only shill, which is another word that is very heavily used. They will not only shill their coin or how to use their coin or what it's good for, but they will ultimately try to help you to understand the value that you say is not there.
Right.
And a lot of that value is financial value because I talked to a guy just yesterday. He's in this Mushrooms AI with me, Shrooms AI. And that's the one that dropped. I got in 3 hours, thought I was lucky. I was if I'd have cashed out. But again, I have a problem cashing out. have a problem taking my profits.
Taking your money and walking away from the table.
Boy, that's a good point. I used to be real good at that. When I was a professional gambler, I used to be real good at that. Was one of my strengths.
But then you lost it.
And now it's one of my weaknesses. And needless to say, I'm hoping that
2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
I'm hoping though that Hong Kong is a leap to a whole new plateau of life.
We'll see, buddy.
We'll see. We will see.
I hope so.
And if I get rich, then I will accept all apologies. And
if you get rich off of crypto, you will have my heartfelt apologies.
Great.
I will eat a hat on this show.
Is it boiled? How do you want to eat it?
Maybe a chocolate hat.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll get you a hat.
Also, I will be invoicing you for retroactively for Meltdown Island.
For being your friend, dude.
Meltdown Island back pay.
Okay. You act like I ain't worried. I'll give it to you right now. I'll give you some Pepe right now. Pepe, pay me, man. Hey, Pepe, pay me.
Pepe, pay me.
Pepe,
I'm pulling for you, Pepe.
Pepe, pay. Listen to that. That sounds like it's natural. Pepe, pay.
Does sound that.
You can just Pepe, pay me, bro.
And you pep.
Keep going. I don't think you were at the end. I think you were a little nervous because you're like, oh no, I'm gonna keep. You saw that it was a fucking monument you were about to start building. Somebody got a little shy. Come on back, buddy. Get back over here, you. But this right here, this is why I think it would be fun for us to be on Spaces. We might only have 4 or 5 people.
We only have 4 or 5 people here.
We don't even have 4 or 5 people. That's what I'm saying.
On other days.
I believe
What's the Spaces?
This is new. So much like I was saying, what it feels like I've been doing in Twitter for up until now is tweeting to the black void space.
Easy.
Just tweeting to the void of nothingness.
Right.
And now they have actual space. So in these spaces, like this guy that I follow, his name's Polly.
Okay.
He
that's the thing you showed me when I came in.
Yeah. He's still talking about it. So he just goes on there and rants for hours, and there's 1,000 people. Because we're not the only ones that are dum-dums.
Okay.
And I think that us getting in there, getting a couple of people that I've met that are smart and or informative.
Okay.
And I think that now we wouldn't have any video. We would probably do it here.
Okay.
And add a window of Twitter where they're all speaking.
Right.
And then I control it from here about like who's allowed to speak on and off.
Okay.
But I just got over 500. I think that's what you need, 500 followers to open a space. So we'd be a small space opening fresh, talking about the unknownst world to us.
Okay.
And I think it would be very good, especially with this Hong Kong thing coming. I can't wait to hear.
Oops, I'm sorry. I just punched the microphone.
I saw that.
Sorry.
Now, here's the other thing is,
I'm clumsy.
This spaces idea that I'm having, we could do it daily. We could do it on a daily thing where we get...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Well, I know, but it's 9 days away to the world of changing. Do you have a drinking problem, guy? Good Lord, look at his shirt, you guys. Look at his shirt. Back up so they can see that shirt. Oh, my gosh.
Stop the insanity.
Please.
That's all I'm saying.
You still got dribbles on your neck, bro. I can see dribbles on your neck.
Let's just wrap this up. It's all coming apart.
All right.
Corporations are not people.
Even though the Supreme Court says that they are legal, that they are people, guess what the Supreme Court also says? You can't have fun with your vagina and do what you want with it.
Government, please stay out of our vaginas.
Get your big government hands out of Disney. This is Republicans. I thought Republicans didn't like big government. Except then they go on to say Disney can do this or that.
Crazy.
Rhonda, treacherous.
All right.
That wasn't bad, was it?
I mean...
I came out of nowhere. I was really searching there.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's not... I mean, we'd put it up on the board.
I wanted to say
But I don't
Ron de Fascist. That's what I wanted to go for.
I like that one a little better, probably.
It sounds like his name a little bit.
Yeah.
But if it was a Democrat saying something about Disney and messing around, I guarantee they'd be like, free market and business.
Yeah. Didn't you send me the thing about the books that are being banned, and they're just, you sent me a TikTok about the books
Oh, that was weeks
there's
ago.
just big crates of these books.
Yeah, they're and the shelves are empty.
And the shelves are empty.
In libraries, the shelves are empty, guy.
Yeah.
What is happening? That's insanity to me.
It does seem a little insane.
So stop the insanity.
Please. Government, stay out of our libraries even. I mean, not that I even necessarily agree with libraries anymore. I think they're kind of a dated concept.
I mean, we do have phones, and we could read whatever we want on the phones,
Right.
and there's most books are on phones. But not poor children. Children ain't got nothing.
Right.
I guess they got imagination, but still, they need books. I mean, I didn't read many books when I was growing up either, so. Right. I love how we're going back and forth about banning books because we don't read them. Oh, democracy. Oh, you know what else I asked? I asked, can we add value to democracy by putting it on the blockchain?
Yeah, right? With the USA 2.0.
I saw it, bro. I brought it up the other day in Twitter Spaces, and there were some people listening. There's some people that wanted to push it aside, and I'm like, exactly. What you're saying is exactly it. Why wouldn't we all have a voice? Well, people are dumb. Exactly. Why wouldn't we want to pay people to educate?
Right.
Flip scripts, bro.
Flip the scripts.
Flip scripts.
Flip them.
Flip them, flip them, work it out. Whoop them, Gundam style. Flip them scripts. Whoop, whoop.
Well, I think we just did it all, huh? Well, nice work, everyone. Tune in next week
when we might be on Twitter Spaces, and you can join us live to talk with us live on Twitter Spaces. You don't know. I don't know.
And I'll cut through some vegetables, see if Dustin
That's never going to happen now. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
I'll cut through some vegetables, see if Dustin can identify him just by the sound of the cut.
It's someone else cutting in the background.
Next week. On Meltdown Island.
I like it. I mean, I'm surprised by it.
Post.
I like to post. Oh, Rose. Who, me? Oh, goodbye, everyone. We love you. Don't forget us.
Nice work, everyone.
We're Meltdown Island. Nice work, Sean.